Hello and welcome to day 7 of our 11-day bike trip through the Alps. We were deep in the Dolomites with 3 passes, 100 kilometers and about 2,000 meters of climbing for the day. We start in Sella di Val Gardena and are immediately on the ascent to the Sella pass. From the Sella you descend a little and then climb again to pass 2 of the day, the Pordoi. Third pass of the day is the Falzarego, and that gets us over into Cortina d'Ampezzo, known for its part in the Winter Olympics this year. We continue down a long valley and arrive as our destination for the day, Pieve di Cadore. When I woke up on day 7, I felt the most tired of the whole trip so far. My legs were sore. Yesterday's challenging route, and I suppose the cumulative physical stress from riding every day for almost a week now, had to catch up with me at some point. While my legs and body were tired, I was in good spirits anyway. We were in the Dolomites, and we had famous passes ahead of us today. The Sella, the Pordoi, and then the Falzarego. Now 3 passes sounds like a lot. The Sella is the highest of the passes, with 2,240 meters. But since Sella, where we had spent the night, is already at about 1,600 meters, the climb was not too bad. Of course, it helped to have the spectacular Dolomite mountains all around us and a beautiful summer morning. It's at the highest bike lane of Italy. Much to our surprise, parts of the climbs even had a bike lane painted on it. Maybe the highest bike lane in Italy? I don't know. Okay, that's an even higher bike lane. Over 2,000 meters now. Bike lane, 2,077 meters. I passed some climbers who offered to give me a push up the hill. I politely declined. Geht gerade noch. Up at the pass, it was starting to get busy. Cyclists, motorcyclists, and plenty of hikers and climbers were enjoying the sunny morning. And the marmot was right within it. Despite the air temperature being low, the sun had plenty of power to keep us warm. Pass number 2, the Pordoi, is a relatively easy one when you come from the Sella. You only descend about 400 meters and then climb back up the same amount. The Pordoi was much busier than the Sella as it was now the middle of the morning. Lots of cyclists going up and down. We even spotted a pro team whizzing past us going the opposite direction. And also a bunch of cars. But not too annoying. We only made a very quick stop on top of the pass, taking the usual pass selfie. The descent was fabulous. 33 switchbacks. Ben was going at his usual reasonable speed, while I was chasing a Goldwing motorcycle. At the foot of the pass is the village of Araba. We were amused by the fact that there was a van for Trek Travel, a company offering fully supported bike trips around the world and headquartered in our hometown of Madison.
Oh, I wonder if they're from the States though.
Our next destination was Cortina d'Ampezzo. Probably you will recognize that as one of the sites of the 2026 Winter Olympics. There are two main ways to get to Cortina from Araba. Our original route would have taken us over the Passo di Giao. That pass is definitely a Dolomites classic, and it also has a reputation for being a challenging climb, especially from the side that we would have taken. Given our tired legs, we instead opted for the Falzarego, which made for a shorter, lower, and less steep ride to Cortina. Good call, I think. The Falzarego starts slow. You wind your way up a valley through mostly forested areas. Nothing too exciting. But once you get close to the top, the landscape changes quickly, and you are reminded that you are in the Dolomites. Sheer rock, cut into them a spectacular road with galleries, natural rock tunnels, switchbacks. The road was not busy at all, but once we reached the top, there were suddenly hordes of people, cars, motorcycles. It also looked as if it was about to start raining. A descent in the rain did not appeal to us at all, so we didn't waste any time at the pass. The rain did materialize in the end. Once in Cortina, we were overdue for a lunch. It was also time to figure out our day's final destination. With 3 passes in our legs already, we didn't want to be over-ambitious and found ourselves a hotel in Pieve di Cadore. While that was still a good 30 kilometers from Cortina, according to the map it was going to be all downhill, following a valley. We were now on the Munich-Venice long-distance bike route. And on this section, the route mostly follows an old railroad line. It had a few rough sections, but overall it was pretty good riding. Nice tunnels. Train station. Getting to our destination involved one final steep, but fortunately short climb after we left the rail tray. Pieve di Cadore's main claim to fame is that it's the birthplace of Renaissance painter Titian. Our hotel was old, large, and seemingly empty. We hit up the local supermarket for a delicious dinner comprised of random ingredients. Smoked tofu, potato salad, bread, vegan salami, and a couple other things. We also finally had a talk about the overall plan for our trip. As you might remember, we had aimed to reach Slovenia. It had become increasingly clear though that that would be a stretch given our daily mileage. We probably could make it, but then we'd have to catch a train back, which introduced additional complication that we didn't want. So we made a call. Slovenia would have to wait for another trip. Tomorrow we'd reach our most eastward point of the journey and then start turning around.